Yo, what's up, y'all? We back. We are live. We are at your faces, man. Subscribe to the page to like whatever you can possibly do, man, to show me some love, man. With that being said, we are talking about today. Do Donald Trump actually, and do he understand military spending? Wow, this is a big issue right now because I'm seeing things that's happening, that's going on right now, and it's huge. You know what I mean? I'm seeing that the Democrats are really coming at Donald Trump for the statement that he made at the military base the other day. The reason why that I'm dissecting this statement that he's made is because Donald Trump did something in August that was like, oh, before we even get to what he did in August, let's just take you down to a whole. Let's just take from the start to the end or whatever. But we're gonna understand this and we're gonna break this down or whatever. Let y'all understand what's actually going on. All right, now, and we're talking about the actual federal government. We're talking about Federal Reserve. We're talking about why do Donald Trump don't understand that what he gave the military is not a military raise, but it's not a military raise, but that is something as a military. It's actually called the National Defense Authorization Act. So the National Defense Authorization Act is actually one of the greatest acts that Trump has done. Trump put close to $717 billion into this act. Okay, it's called the National Defense Act. National Defense Act. All right, now this is what he did. Where's my goddamn pen at? I don't feel like. All right, so in this National Defense Act, we got a lot to write. 100 billion. He put that into the National Defense Act. Now, the National Defense Act that he signed was huge. We're not going to knock Trump for this. I'm not going to. I'm going to go into this because I feel as though that CNN is being misleading. Now, I feel as though that Donald Trump do not understand the numbers. I definitely feel as though that, but I feel as though CNN is being misleading. Now, look, let's take y'all through this. The U.S. federal budget. The U.S. federal budget deficit for a fiscal year of 2019 is $985 billion. So for 2019, the U.S. National debt, the national debt for 2019 is 900. So 2019, and this is projected. 985. Well, let's not say it's projected. It's hit on dead on because they can actually foresee what the budget is going to be. Okay. $985 billion, right? For the actual year. October the 1st, 2008 through September 30th, 2019. The deficit occurred because of the U.S. government spending of $4.400 trillion is higher than a revenue of $300.4 trillion. So they almost spent close to $1 trillion and some odd dollars over, and which got them inside debt. Now, this deficit is 18% greater than the last year fiscal year, 2018 budget created by $833 billion. Good evening, Gary. $833 billion. Spending and was more than estimated. All right, so 3 reasons why the deficit at this point, right now, 2018, 3 reasons why our deficit it was so high. The first reason is the attack on 9/11. So let's put that up there. The reason why. All right, so let's do this. Let's go through the reason why we see these issues in our deficit. The first reason is the attack on 9/11. Now remember, the 9/11 attack was 2001. So 9/11 attack was 2001. This has nothing to do with Trump, Obama, Bush, nobody. This is the beginning of our debt issues with the Federal Reserve. We've been had issues with the Federal Reserve, but this is the reason why our debt, and I don't know if y'all know how bad our debt is with the Federal Reserve, but this stuff. This is the exact reason why. Now, many people blame the deficit on the 9/11 first. Many people blame the deficit on so many other issues, but the first attack on 9/11 led to the war on terror, and it added up to $2 trillion to the debt since 2001. It almost doubled annual military spending. It rose from $437.4 billion in 2003 to the peak of $855.1 billion. So 2003, right? 2003. Military budget. Our actual military budget in 2003 was $437.4 billion. All right. That was the budget in 2003 for our military spending, right? The budget was $437.4 billion, right? $437.4 billion, right? In 2003. Now, 2011, our military spending, so 2000. Okay, so this is, let's put Bush, 2011. And know what? Let's not put presidents. I don't want to make this a president thing. Let's not put presidents. Let's just stick to the core base. All right. So let's put $855.1 billion. Do you see the issue in that, you guys? Do you see the issue in that? Yeah. Because Gary, man, don't put the cart before the horse. I'm getting there. This is a long show, man. I'm gonna show you that this is why Trump gotta understand what he signs. Now, I'm not gonna go into this right now, but I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. Trump has to understand what he signs because he did try to help the military. I really believe that he thought he was helping the military, you guys. I really believe that. But you know what happened? He wasn't helping the military. He was not helping the military. Not at all. Not at all. He's not helping the military. This is a budget. This is a plan. This is an issue that has nothing to actually do with the freaking military, you guys. Nothing to do with the military. Hold on. We're going to show y'all in a few seconds. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to do something else and do this at the same time. My baby brought me back some coffee. Thank you, boo. I'm getting into it. YouTube. I'm getting into it real quick. Okay. All right. So y'all, all right. So this is what the budget raised to 2011, right? All right. Now the budget spiked up that high. Can you put that in the freezer for me? The budget spikes up that high, including defense budget, the budget of military and spending. Okay, now the Trump administration rolls in, right? Because we understand what happened with Obama. I'm not paraphrasing or skipping the process. I just want y'all to know. I'm just trying to move on. In 2011, we had Obama. The reason why Obama raised the military thing that high, because he fell into a debt. He fell into a war. You know what I mean? A war that he was desperately trying to win. I don't agree with all the things that he did, because then he spread out the war. He put wars inside Africa. And I'm not saying that was him. We opened up so many terrorist cells. And this is what people don't understand. When you go over there and you create missions like this, a lot of terrorist cells open. It has nothing to do with nobody. But let's go back to this. All right. Now, the Trump administration will set a new record on defense spending. It is estimated to research almost $874.4 billion in the fiscal year in 2008. $886 billion in the fiscal year of 2019. Trump wants to additionally funds to fight ISIS. Now he wants these additional funds to fight ISIS. Now he has got these funds. He fought for $717 billion to fight ISIS. Now, these is all the stuff that Trump is asking for. And the reason why I want y'all to keep understanding what I keep asking, because I'm not trying to make this a Democrat versus Republican thing. I'm definitely not trying to make that a issue here. I'm not trying to make it a issue with Trump either. I don't want to make people think that I don't like Donald Trump or whatever. I don't want people to think that I don't like Donald Trump. I just understand that a lot of this spending is out of control. All right, so let's go back to it. All right, so 2019, he busts out this new he wants 870, he won $874.4 billion. Okay, the U.S. military spending is great than those, and it grew greater than any other U.S. military spending in the last 10 decades. In the last 10 years, 4 times greater China military budget and 10 times the military. Okay, and you guys, military budget that we talk about. Okay, the second is the impact of the tax cut, the military residential. Okay, I wanted to show y'all. This is what I want y'all to get to. Okay, so I agree that the government will recount the losses over time. This is what I wanted to get to, you guys, because this is the part that I don't understand that he understands. The National Defense Authorization Act. I don't think that Trump understands how his actual money was breaking down inside this National Defense Authorization Act. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to see. We're going to explain this to Trump. Now, I mean, no disrespect to Big Daddy, but we're just going to explain it to him. President Trump signed the 2019 National Defense Authorization Act, which authorized a top line of budgets of $717 billion. The National Defense Authorization Act is the most significant investment in our military and our way of fighting modern day history. Trump says Monday, we are going to strengthen our military like never ever seen before. Here's a roundup of some big ticket, and that thing is messing me up. Here's a roundup of big ticket and the approval of the buyer, the U.S. Trump. So President Trump approves the defense policy and the bills of $717 billion to cover the defense spending. All right, now I'm gonna tell you what he spent the money on, because I'm telling you guys, Trump really believes Trump hand out his red hat flag. What you think about this? Trump really believes that when he spent $717 billion. He believes in some sick way that this went to an increase of their money. He read the paperwork wrong. $616 billion went to the Pentagon base and budgets. $69 billion went overseas. Operational funding. $21.9 billion went to nuclear weapons and programming underneath emergency department. Now, none of this money, he has no more money after that. This is the whole argument that's going on right now, because it's about the 1.2 and the 1.2 billion, and now he's saying that he wants 5.2 or whatever he said that he wants now. But this is the whole argument right now. It is the depths of what is we really talking about when we're talking about the national defense budget argument. What are we really talking about when we're talking about Federal Reserve? What are we really talking about when we talk about this is the meat and bones of this thing right here. It's about what are we really talking about. I'm telling you guys, the picture that I put up and I shared for this actual video, I wanted to share that video and I wanted to share that picture because it's so important, you guys. It's so important. The reason why this picture is important because it shows you how much money we spend on the actual military and how much money they want to continue to give more of the military. He believed. I don't think that Trump is I think Trump is a dickhead. I'm sorry to say it like that. I really believe Trump believes whatever they tell him. He really believes whatever they tell him. He has no other choice. He has no other choice. He's not a politician. They can get anything over on this guy. He's not a politician. He has no other choice. I understand that this is what he really believes that he really did. He really believes that he gave money to people. He really believed that he helped people. He thought that his military, I could see everybody keeps talking about the bill that he signed the bill. We're waiting for the Dreamer Act bill, but he signed the bill and gave us close to $1 trillion just so he can get $1.2 billion. This is the bill that everybody he don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. That's why at first I kept saying, "Oh, I could rock with Trump. I think I can mess with Trump." The reason why I kept saying that, it kept saying I think that I can really get down with Trump because I understood that he didn't know what he was doing. Trump was going to give anything to anybody that was willing to say his name. These are facts. He was going to give anything to anybody that was willing to say his name. So when you get into this how everybody keeps saying that he blatantly lied, I don't believe that he blatantly lied. Now, I believe that he lies about a lot of things, but I don't think that he went to the military and blatantly lied on the people in the military. I don't believe that. I think that Trump got caught. I think that Trump got caught with thinking that he knew something that he did not know. Thinking that he gave money to places that he did not give money to. Thinking that he was doing a service to the military, which is though he did spend the military budget. He did open up that budget crazy. He blew open that budget crazy. But at the same time of him blowing open that budget and making that budget larger, he took away from himself. He didn't negotiate the right plan. He thought he was doing something that he clearly did not do. He just clearly did not do. And the thing is that I hate to say that Trump can't tell the truth because he's the president of the United States, but the facts are the facts. You know what I mean? The facts are really the facts. He really cannot tell the truth. You guys, he has an issue with telling the truth. He has an issue with, oh man, he has an issue with so much stuff. But let's just get back to this because I kind of want y'all to walk with me. Let's get back to this. So, all right. national defense or whatever. He gives that he gives the money to them. He does whatever he wants to do. You see the billion. Now we have to talk about why do the Federal Reserve, with all of this stuff happening, and we see how much money, and I'm gonna put up right now. We see how much money we owe the actual Federal Reserve. Okay, now within how much we give income tax, this is the I hope y'all understand that. I hope y'all. How much do our departments actually contribute to the national debt? I don't know if y'all. I gotta get that fixed. I don't know if y'all understand that, but this is how much we actually contribute to the national debt. All right, income taxes. No, down goes the tree. All right, income taxes. Let's erase this real quick. Okay, so we know 9/11 is the reason why our military budget went up so high. Went up almost close to $5 billion. We understand why that happened. All right. Now, income taxes. This is how much income taxes puts on the actual debt that we owe the Federal Reserve. 1.622. This is not billion, you guys. Make sure that I was right. Trillion. Okay? This is how much income tax puts on this. This is how much income tax puts into the actual feds. This is how much the income tax actually helps the feds. So income tax puts $1.622 trillion into the feds, how much we owe the feds. Social Security, Medicaid, payroll taxes, all of that. So, okay, income tax puts 49% into how much we owe the feds, okay? So, man. I think I'm going to run out of board, so I'm going to put it anyway. All right, 49%. So how much we owe the actual feds. Now, Social Security. I'm going to put SS because I'm going to run out of space. SS. All right. So, point. All right. Now, how much Social Security? 138 trillion dollars. That's how much Social Security puts into the feds. That's how much Social Security puts into the feds. Now, that is close to what Social Security do. It puts in close to 36%. 36% into our actual, and this is a 3, you guys. So income tax and Social Security, income tax put 49% into the feds that we owe the actual feds. Now we know that how much we owe the feds is actually come from our debt. So income tax 49%, Social Security 36%. Now, what really pissed me off is the next one. Okay. Corporation taxes. Right? Corporation taxes puts $225 billion into the Federal Reserve of what we owe the Federal Reserve. Now, you guys, do we see an issue here? Do y'all see an issue here? Taxpayers puts $1 trillion into the feds. Social Security put $1 trillion into the feds. But big corporations, they already get tax incentives, tax cuts. We trying to keep them in America so they won't go nowhere else. So we giving them all these tax cuts so they won't go overseas, and they only have to put into our economy $225 billion, and sometimes they actually do more of a damage to our economy. Wow, you guys. Trump don't understand economics, you guys. Trump don't understand economics, because the reason why I'm gonna go back into this is because Trump actually gave these people this money. He actually gave them a tax cut this year that was insane. He gave them a tax cut that was actually insane, you guys. So when you understand what, and I'm not National Defense Authorization Act, all of these acts and all of these situations that Trump is doing, or incentives that Trump is giving out to people, it's not good. It's not good at all. When us as taxpayers is putting 49%, 36%, and big corporations only gotta pay billion, while we are paying trillion, while we pay trillions of dollars to the Federal Reserve of how much we owe the Federal Reserve, not because of us. Remember, before 9/11, our military budget was like $433 billion. After 9/11, our military budget, I think 883. I just put it up here. $1 billion. It rose almost $420 billion. So we put that more into military, into going out and fighting wars and going out and doing all this stuff. We put that into that. What Trump is trying to get back is that he got extra spending for military. Now he's pulling back the troops. This is what I keep telling people. This is not a surprise pullback. This is not a surprise pullback. And this is what I want to tell the Democrats. If you're going to report the story, report all of the story, because all of it sounds better than half of it. You know what I mean? This is not, he been calling them for almost a year and telling them, how close are y'all done with being, how close are y'all finished? And they kept saying, well, we're almost finished, but we need about 6 more months, 8 more months. But actually, I was hearing that they were saying a year. The second time that Trump called them, he said, fuck it. Sorry, my language. He said, forget it. I know y'all need more time, but I want the troops to come home now. This has nothing to do with spending. This has nothing to do with spending. It has nothing to do with military spending at all. This has something solely has something to do with the actual fact that we're running from Russia. We are afraid of whatever Russia has on us. Whatever Russia have on our leader. Our leaders is under siege with Russia right now, you guys. I don't know if y'all understand that or even get where that's going, but our leaders, our world leaders, our world dominant leaders, the people that we care about, we look up to, the people that build our laws and face our realities, might not be on our side. I'm not talking about just Trump at this point, because when you see Trump do certain things, you understand that Trump is not a politician. So that's cool. Trump not being a politician is cool. You start looking at the people that he got around him. You start saying, okay, now the people that he got around him, I'm not feeling this because the way he moving, the way he acted, I'm not. You start looking at the people that he got around him. You don't look at no more at Trump. That's the part that we gotta understand what happens. We're not looking at Trump no more. We're not looking at certain issues. We're not looking at these people. We're not looking at Trump no more. I'm looking at the people that's in the actual government. The government has an issue right now. Our government is being taken over by Russian officials. Look how we pulled out of Syria. Look how we pulled out of Syria out of nowhere like that. Now, after we pull out of Syria, Russia talks bad about missiles that they're creating and building. Russia talks shit about these missiles that they create and build them. Do y'all get that? It's just like, fuck it, we building what is it, hypersonic missiles, nuclear wave that can damn near destroy anything, and that could beat any missiles or any nuclear weapons that America got. He's bragging about how it goes by certain bombs. It goes by certain people. These are the things that they're bragging about. We gotta be afraid, y'all. We gotta. Canada even has such as. These are the things that they are bragging about, you guys. And Trump is saying nothing. We over in Syria. We're fighting a war over in Syria that nobody cares about. Now we pulling these people out, and we're gonna see how really unstable the Middle East is. He gave the Crown Prince $127 billion worth of weapons, you guys, and then left him over there after he killed people. This man clearly killed people. This man is a murderer, a journalist. They just nothing's not gonna be done about what that man has done. Who's gonna bring him to law? Who's gonna bring him to justice? It's just amazing how America fucks with people that they can fuck with, ain't it? I'm sorry for cussing y'all. It's just amazing how America does that. America knows who to play with and who not to. America knows how far to go and how not to. It's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. All of this stuff over. I don't think that this is over a president. I think any president. I think if Hillary would have stepped aside here, this thing would have been even better than what it is now. Because I feel as though that Hillary didn't have the support of the people, especially of a lot of African Americans, and I really believe how Russia sold us certain things. Yeah. How Russia hurt African American groups. Yeah, I really believe that Hillary would have had a way better time than what happens. Now we're trying to figure out is WikiLeaks. We're trying to figure out is WikiLeaks a part of Russia information. So that's the new thing. Is WikiLeaks actually a part of a hidden Russia site? Man, this thing and this is one of the greatest soap operas ever told, you guys. The United States government. This is crazy how much we just piss away. We don't understand really what happens. We don't really care what happens. We just piss away the issues. And the reason why I had to bring you these issues, and I bring you numbers a lot, is because a lot of people don't really talk to us about how much we owe. Why is the Federal Reserve is just dickheads? No. Federal Reserve been letting us go for a long time. Actually, that's why you know they didn't hike up the rates ever since Obama was in office. They did not hike up the rates ever since what is I'm doing? Ever since Obama was in office. Now we find the Federal Reserve, we find that horrible. Can't be horrible, you guys. That can't be horrible, you guys. It can't be. It can't be. They have to put certain regulations, and plus they hate Trump. I bet you they did. I bet you Trump has so much money inside of Russia, inside of he has it in the Middle East. He built many of Trump towers inside the Middle East that he don't own. He built it for he known criminals. I don't understand all this stuff that he talks about, known criminals and stuff. This guy's crazy, you guys. These guys crazy. Everybody keeps talking about because I had a radio show before this, and I used to talk about Trump, and I like Trump. I still do like Trump. So everybody's like, yo, I don't understand what angle you coming at. No, I'm coming at a truth angle. For Donald Trump to even for us to even have a conversation with Trump, he gotta understand nobody is not going to falsify the facts for him. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell the truth. When them white people have you on the stand, and I ain't knocking nobody, because I love everybody, but when they, usually people that hate everybody say I love everybody, but when them white people got you on the stand, you got to tell the truth. You got to tell the truth or you're going to be in trouble, right? Oh, man, you don't tell the truth, you're going to be in trouble, all that. They want you to tell the truth. So what is the difference between Donald Trump? Why we can't get this through Trump head that dude, you got to tell the truth, dude. This has nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans or the difference between Democrats and Republicans. It has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with you telling the truth. It has big issues for you. It has big things for you to do with why you just can't understand what goes on inside the United States. Why you can't understand how these policies work. You're saying things that don't even make sense. Yeah, you did give the military more money. You did do that, but you didn't give them a raise. You brought them new bomber ships to fuck with. You brought them new nuclear weapons to fuck with. You didn't give them a raise, though. Space Force totally disappeared when he didn't get money. Y'all don't know, like people that support Trump don't know how much money this guy asked for because they don't never do the research. He continues to ask for money, fighter jets. Giving Lockheed Martin $7.6 billion to develop weapons. I don't trust Lockheed Martin with how far I could throw him. Our weapons supposed to be outdated. Outdated. We have outdated weapons as we speak right now. Our weapons supposed to be outdated. He don't want no smoke with Putin. Putin is at a this is the first time ever. And he said, I'm gonna make Putin, I know Russia good. I think when he would say that stuff, him and Putin was going to the back laughing. Man, hit the like for me, y'all. If y'all can. I think him and Putin was going to the back laughing. Man, this dickhead. You guys, I really believe that so much. The reason why I believe that is because Trump, he looks like the type He looks like the type that would sell our nation out, you guys. I know a lot of y'all cannot believe that and cannot, because a lot of people when I ask like, you don't think that he would do that? You don't think there's no way that he would be a he's an issue? You don't think there's no way of that? And they really tell me no. These people really tell me no, dog. I'm like, yo, it's no way that he could be a part of Russia. I don't get y'all. This guy is a Russia official. He's so close with Russia. He is Russia. He is Russia. That's how close he is with Russia. This guy's, man, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't get it, if y'all don't get what's going on, if y'all don't get what's happening right now, we have more than a situation where it's though that we can just say something or say anything. We have to bring this to Trump. We have to bring it to his front door. We need more people. We need more people to say, hey Jeff, what's up, man? We need more people to say certain things. We need more people to speak out. Because if not, I'm gonna really believe that our government is under siege. Look at how many officials been hit with actually having something to do with Russia. Look at how many the Robert Mueller report would be out. They late February, hopefully early February. Hopefully early February, the Robert Mueller report. Hey Gary, that's my man Jeff, man. He come through sometimes. Yeah. Hopefully that'll be out. And when the Robert Mueller thing do come out, we know we got an issue. Hey Jeff, Gary, can y'all hit the like for me, man? I'm really gonna be excited. But we know now, or whatever, how much we owe the Federal Reserve and why the Federal Reserve is now on our and why the Federal Reserve is blowing this thing out of order. We're gonna get into it. This is the second part of the show. So I want to kind of like kind of understand issues overseas, and I want to make this that I started to keep the basis of it a world news channel. So with that being said, when I look at the things that's going on overseas and how much America plays a fact in it, and then I hear stuff like Trump says that he don't want us to police the world. I look at how much money we spend in defense. Is it up to Trump to say what he want us to do? It's not. It's up to us. To be fucking police in the world. I'm sorry. Half of that's why I put that up there. Half of our budget is to military spending. Look at the picture. If you want to learn something or try to take something from this, understand what's happening. It's not just something that we making up. And then when you get somebody like Trump that comes in and make more of the budget, he takes it from 6 and raise it up to 8. He makes more of this budget bigger. That's what I'm about to do, Gary. Chill and smoke. He raised it up to 8. We're gonna have a smoking show too one day, man. I smoke my L. We're gonna sit on here. We're gonna talk shit. Yeah, but he raises this thing up to 8, you guys. Everybody keeps saying, Isaiah, you want a socialism community. You want socialism. Everybody keeps saying, Isaiah, you want socialism. You know what I want? I want to live in a place where it's though rain is water. Water is what you drink and it's free. But I'm paying for it. We have socialism inside this country. I want to live in a situation where though everything can be a socialism as long as people work. Everything can be a good issue as long as people. You think a life should be stressed out about whether they're going to eat? A human life? These assholes raised $17 million for a wall. But can't raise nothing to actually help somebody out. They said they all had to give about $80 to $60. But you can't raise a penny to help somebody out. That's horrible. You don't want to let these people in our borders to help these people out. You don't want to do that. That's awful, you guys. These type of things are awful. And we have a president, and I'm not for letting everybody in. I'm not for that. I'm for tougher border security. I'm for more border security. But when he says border security, he's not arguing about border security. He's arguing about he wants the wall built. Because the Democrats is willing to give them border security. They willing to put drones up. This is the things that they have said. Oh, no. We can put drones and stuff up. We're willing to do this stuff. Trump don't want that. He don't want that. He wants something different. With that being said and understanding what he wants, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. You gotta understand what's going on now. You gotta get the big picture and everything. You gotta understand what's actually going on. You gotta understand that. And when you understand, all right, what's going on? Why Trump? Why he don't want these type of things? Why he don't? Because he's trying to, as they would say, he's trying to cater to his base. He cares about what his base says. That's what he cares about. That's what he cares about. He cares about more about what his base says than actually making deals happen. He don't care nothing about making deals happen. He cares about the base. And that's the sad part, because everybody knows that a lot of these deals that Trump is trying to make happen, or a lot of these deals that not trying to, because he's making things fly. And y'all, I love what he's trying to do with certain parts of the military or the tariffs. At first, I think the tariffs was a good idea. I think he has took them a tad bit too far now. I was cool with shit. I'm not gonna even hold you. I was cool with taxing China for shit because how much taxes China turns around and put on us. That's the only reason I was definitely fine with that, because what China would do is China would tax our companies. China would tax our tech companies. China is leading in actually tech companies, and the reason why I find that scary is because they're launching stuff like quantum satellites and all this other stuff. Scary, you guys. scary. Scary, you guys. Yo, we're gonna get out of here, man. I keep telling y'all, hit the like, man. If y'all can, man, subscribe to the page, do whatever you could possibly do to look out, man. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be very, very supporters when we let oh shit, for real? Hey Gary, man, when I come out Canada, how is Canada weed? You gotta let me know about that, Gary. How is Canada weed, man? They too stiff. Every time I see it, you could tell when you know a Republican. Every time you see him, yes, he's Johnny Right. He's Johnny Do Right. Motherfucker got more skeletons in his closet than anything. He's Johnny Do Right. That's what I mean. Like, this is all we understand from Republicans. I put the money up on the board, man. Tomorrow I want to come up and explain a little bit of stuff more real strong. I want to explain a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna do more and more in depth so I can show y'all numbers. I'll show y'all the difference of prices and stuff, because everybody always asks me, y'all say you always saying, what you gotta go. Yeah, I want to show y'all more prices and stuff like that, and show y'all what I know a little bit more. And I try to make it cool and interesting and kind of like into it, but now it's like, yo, man, I got the followers I got. People will gravitate and come into what I do, hopefully. Share my page, man. Share it if y'all can. Share it on your Facebooks or whatever. Share it with family. Let people know, man, I'm okay. I'm not good. I'm okay. And let people know that this is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep exposing certain situations. I want to actually go into news tomorrow. I'm gonna do a lot on the news. I'm gonna do a lot on the stock market, how volatile the stock market is. I told everybody yesterday was going to do that low, we call it a dead count bounce, and then it was going to drop, and that's what exactly did. Oh, for real, it's dense. I'm telling you, Gary, I told you to email me, man. Put my email in here real quick. Email me, man, so we can. Yeah, tight, yo. Yeah, because we starting up a I'm starting up a radio show. I'm gonna get Free Your Mind Project back or whatever, and whatever. And what I want to do actually with the Free Your Mind Project, we're gonna have Talia back on, and we're gonna see if we could do like different shows like that, man. We shows. Well, I used to do the first Free Your Mind Project. We would be high as a kite, just like laughing and joking and just like having the funnest times or whatever, y'all. But I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody looking out for me, man. I appreciate everything, dog. I appreciate the love. And I'm going to keep trying to tell the truth. That's all, man. Seeking the truth, man. If y'all got any topics y'all want me to talk about, let me know. You want me to talk about any topics y'all want me to research, let me know. I probably already researched them. I got one topic up there. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to start doing this, too. I wanted to start this. I got references, future references and stuff. And this is Egypt influence in the Hebrew Bible. It is generally accepted that some of the elements of the text of the Hebrew Bible had proceeded in early Bronze Ages, ancient Near Eastern region of mythology, especially the Mesopotamia. Now, Egypt influenced the Hebrew Bible. I'm gonna put that on the hot seat tomorrow. So we're gonna put this one on a hot seat tomorrow. All right. And we're not gonna use the word Egypt. We're gonna use the word Kemet, because that's how I was taught, and that's what we're gonna use, the word Kemet. But we're gonna put that on a hot seat tomorrow. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys.